I hate vlogs! And look what I'm doing. Hello YouTube, James Robert Hermes, aka Real Vestro. I was just watching a Wheezy Waiter video. If you don't know who Wheezy Waiter is, I'll put a link in my beard. So anyway, now that you know who Wheezy Waiter is, he was asking for people to make a video response telling their origin story. So I'm going to tell the origin story of a fictional character based on me, instead of telling my actual origin story. So in order to tell my origin story, I first have to tell the origin story of Jorik Ralhallen, who is my dad. My dad came up with Mallard Man before I was even born. I kind of expanded on the story a little bit. Mallard Man was originally a drawing my dad made in art class that looked basically like Aquaman with a space helmet. Jorik Ralhallen is his draconian name because my dad is an alien duck person from the planet Dracon. So he's a superhero. He comes to Earth as a scientist to study Earth ducks that his species evolved from. Species on Earth is extinct on their planet since they're all humanoid with giant duck wings growing out of their backs. He doesn't plan to be a superhero, but he gets followed here by H.O.N.O.R, who is a villain named after his home planet. And it's Voltron, not Voltron. There's a peace treaty between the two planets, Voltron and Dracon. And Voltron was a war hero back when the two worlds were at war, and he wants to go back to war again. And the only way to break the peace treaty is to kill somebody from the neighboring planet. So he figures the best way to do that is to target somebody who is not on Dracon. So he follows my dad to Earth. My dad ends up becoming Mallard Man, saving this girl who's an Earth woman. They later get married and have kids, one of which is me. Because I'm half human, I don't have the draconian wings. In order for me to fly, I have to have robotic wings built for me. I basically fly around with a jetpack. So when I turn 5, I get trained to be a sidekick who is named Duckling Boy. My dad came up with this name. I didn't really like the name Duckling Boy, and I wanted to change my character up a little bit. So in the 6th grade, I came up with this idea, but I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. Voltron, the main villain, as part of his plot to kill a Draconian, he clones me. But the first clone is a failed attempt of Duckling Boy that has all of my memories up until the point where I got cloned. That clone actually becomes Gothic Sword. Now this is the real life site of where Neptune was born. There's sort of a stream running through there that you can not really see at this angle. I could go up on the bridge and film down from there, but I don't really want to. In the fictional universe, this is a river, and I go swimming in this river, and on the top of the hill, just above it, is a fictional chemical plant that contaminates the river and gives me superpowers. My body basically turns into water. So extreme heat causes me to turn into steam and evaporate, and extreme cold causes me to turn into ice and freeze so I can't move. And then I get cloned for a second time, creating my evil double, Mr. Hammerhead, who does not have my memories, thinks his family are villains, and that I've brainwashed them to become superheroes.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna film from up here, but only for a minute while I'm walking by. 7 years after Duckling Boy becomes Neptune, they hear about a TV series being made based on the supergroup they belong to called H.O.N.O.R. That's an acronym that I have written down somewhere what it stands for, but I can't remember it offhand right now. There's a TV series being made called H.O.N.O.R. They're still casting for the parts, and it's based on the original supergroup H.O.N.O.R., which is led by Mallard Man. The current supergroup is led by Neptune. There's word going around that the TV series is going to reveal the secret identity of Mallard Man. Of course, everyone knows his Draconian name, Droik Ralhallen, but nobody knows what Earth alias he's been going by. Neptune feels that the only way to protect their secret identity is to find out what they actually know, instead of assuming that they're just saying stuff. It turns out that it is just a publicity stunt to get more people to watch the series. But going undercover, Donald James Hansen, Mallard Man is Donald Ray Hansen, but Donald James Hansen goes undercover, auditions for the series, and ends up getting the part of his own father. Present day, Donald James Hansen is become quite a famous actor, playing his own father on TV. So during the day, when he's filming, he's wearing his father's costume, or a copy of it, while at night, he's fighting crime as Neptune. I guess since this is a video response to Wheezy Waiter, I should end this with a wink.
Yeah, I really hate vlogs.